Welcome back, you little fart goblins, to Papa Rye's Pizzeria, where we're serving up a double-dicking so fast it's enough to make God cry. The challenge runs I undertake that no mentally stable person should even consider that are an obvious violation of human rights and decency have managed to find a way to break open the fourth wall and unleash an unyielding torrent of terminal diarrhea upon my normal gameplay. Normally, I'm a Chad warrior of the light, with the intelligence of a grape.
Rylee, open the door! Open the furnace!
I'm coming, I was stuck outside. I don't know if you've seen my... Ooh, what was that?
Focus! Open the furnace!
Where am I opening? And a will of fucking iron. But on day one Kingsfall, my fortitude was put to the test, and I was bent over and taken down to Flavortown. You see my Hot Wheels disciples. I've been hard at work cooking up a shit sandwich in the kitchen for my next challenge run. But with the new season dropping like the Arc 3.0 Warlock player count, Papa Rye has decided to lock himself away in his sex dungeon to experience the new content Destiny dropped during the Lightfall showcase, of which the obvious highlight was naked callous bath time. A mental flashbang that was sure to stagger even the most grizzled Destiny virgins. One moment I'm enjoying a fine showcase with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Guardians fighting the Cabal in a cyberpunk city, and the next I'm watching this deflated scrotum soaking himself for daddy witnesses pleasure, leaving me asking why Bungie would willingly give away free erections when they now cost $20 in the store. We are then introduced to the futuristic city of Neo Muna that survived the collapse on Neptune, the location for the next DLC. Bungie, in their soy boy fear of the word crayon, and one of their developers attributing the ancient tradition of hitting a high BPM, balls per minute, to real-world sexual assault means that we all must face the uncomfortable truth. The truth that we will never get to experience true zen and world peace by having a DLC take place in the most holy of holy sites in the solar system, that being Uranus. Neo Moon is a city that survived the collapse by playing like a pre-nerf Shatterdive main and taking the easy way out by simply hiding the entire planet while the rest of humanity on Earth was busy getting their nipples tongue blasted by the Witness in his well-bathed fleet. The city of Neo Muna even has its own brand of guardians called Cloud Striders that felt as though they were chiseled out of the finest marble. Immediately upon viewing their concept art in the showcase, we are shown why they're subscribed to the magazine, warriors of the Chadley type. The attributes and overall quality of these absolute radiators of masculinity are 1. Being 9 feet tall, 2. Being more ripped than my asshole during the white gear challenges, and 3. Having an executive level beard game. Meanwhile, my guardian was made back in 2014 and looks like a blueberry took a shit on Rick from Rick and Morty. Not only do 99% of we guardians adhere strictly to the helmet stays on school of teaching, but our mutant-like appendages we call limbs are proportionally Ricky Berwick. Now, as a professional dirty vagrant living in the sewer, fueling his brain damage endeavors with only the primest of fumes, I can 100% without a doubt tell you that Guardian ranks take advantage of one of the oldest tricks in the capitalist playbook. A move so big brain that it'll have people on raid secrets stumped the profound genius within. Bungie in their infinite of my wallet like it was at Sunday school, sat us down for a wiener water of a job interview to say that instead of fixing the new player experience by creating content that streamlines the onboarding process or shaping a cohesive narrative, they were going to partake in the ancient act of unpaid labor by making their longtime players step up.
Some of the higher Guardian ranks will actually be asking for you to step up.
We can all be proud that Uncle Bungie has learned that life is like a sandwich. No matter which way you flip it, the bread come first by fisting my wallet like a knight at Ram Ranch. We are then introduced to the power of Baja Blast taking the form of Strand. As a free thinker of the modern society, I asked Ginger what his thoughts were so I'd know what to think about it all, because thinking is for fucking nerds.
Ginger the Pit Enthusiast here. Riley's asked me the question of what I'm excited for in Lightfall. First, I would say I'm excited for the new power. I'm especially looking forward to the new movement options with that grappling hook. Looking forward to the exotics this year. I'd say the most exciting part is definitely the Legend campaign. I love the theme. I'm very into neon, but one thing I would have to kind of question is chosen place. Mostly because like Lightfall, you'd figure like depressing and everything, but well...
Despite the showcase full-on goat-seeing themselves and naked callus making me want to gouge out my retinas, Bungie decided that it was time to bring back Oryx so we can once again slaughter him after massacring his extended family. The Kingsfall raid, which is enough to grant the Destiny veteran the firmest of erections on a bad day, went even harder than it did in Destiny 1. Your boy attempted to stream this on day 1, but but was dick slapped by my brother's internet being the equivalent to a surprise vasectomy. The lag was so strong that it sabotaged the whole raid, as we would instant transmission all over the arena like Goku on Adderall. The only thing keeping Papa Rai going when he was at his lowest was the awesome robot in chat, holding our spirits up so I didn't have to for the entire length of the raid, even as we lost all semblances of humanity and I devolved into singing Banana Man by Tally Hall. Robot stood true. Inertia spent the better part of an hour setting up my gear to stream by taking it to my brother's, and I only got about an hour of the most bit-crunched visual diarrhea you could experience. Someone in the chat said this stream is so chunky, I can practically eat it, which is not too far from the truth.
Man holds up his phone, looks at an oil painting of his stream, and goes, "That's fine."
But the rest of the raid went as follows. Clear the totem encounter after 2 hours, then spend the next 10 hours getting your ass ham-fisted by the war priest until your fine soldiers of the raid team become sleepy and require bedtime at 5 a.m. Then wheel your stream setup down the hall, saddened by the fact you really wanted to stream the raid, defeated as your chair makes a sad squeaky noise, then pass out under your desk while resetting up your gear. This raid had no right to kick me in the dick as hard as it did, and we really wanted that emblem, but Bungie required you to basically go fucking Ultra Instinct and do the challenges after beating the raid once. But not only did contest mode hurt as much as the funny robot's death, the challenges were extremely tough to the point of heresy. We tried our best in the raid, and I did everything short of sacrificing Misty to a pagan god for high war priest DPS. But we here at Rylee Reloaded don't prolapse, we relapse. We're a crack team, we can do this, we just need internet. And on the next day, Papa Rai and his crack team of aces descended back into the raid off of contest mode to see if it was easier. We were blowing through encounters left and right, but despite that though, we still had to swap people out, starting with the awesome robot, then the middleman, and finally, the duty fell on Howie's shoulders. Oryx didn't sign his consent form willingly and put up an extreme fight that lasted hours. In one of our runs, when things were going extremely well, Bungie decided it was time to kick us all in the throat and potato sack us with a DDoS, sending us straight back to the main menu. A colossal kick in the nuts to my mental fortitude, but with laser focus and the skill of an artist that can only fail upward, we finally sent him screaming back into the ether, and the sins of Bungie's contest mode was forgiven when Weenus was granted the touch of malice on his first clear. Immediately afterwards, Howie sent me a video of Esoteric basically soloing this encounter, crushing my fragile self-esteem even further, because a full team of chuckle nuts could barely reliably get the DPS, but goddamn are we stubborn. And then I got these cold as ice screenshots to commemorate the moment. I've got a challenge video cooking up in the background, but I'd like to take this fine moment to thank all the people for supporting their favorite Destiny Hot Wheels distributor and fund me in my endeavors of giving myself clinical depression by doing runs no one wanted or even asked for. I want to give a big I hope your power color GPU doesn't crash on you thanks to Zarin King, Sensei Smolls, Mordaunt, Austin Carpenter, IB Stevie, Jonathan Blaylock, Cozy from the Discord, I see what you did there, Kenneth, Eamon Smith, I'll change it every month, you're not living up to your name, goddammit. Lamotion. Lamotion? Riley Sheldon, but Riley is spelt inferior. J Lack. Stella Serena. Azure Knight. Lone Ranger 2412. Capone. Where's your fuck you money? Tekka Sovan, who won that drip contest all those moons ago. Link. Dank Devastation, your lightless provider. Zerx 14A. Max Copeland. Nadian Syrup. X9, 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 X9. Ben Stanfill. Hecate. XD7228, Kari Simpson, Caleb Warman, Kevin Noda, Fish, Ban Me, Eden's Gate, your boy Gamer Weenus, Nathan Dasiuk, Volkeen the Delegator, I swear I'll get to it eventually, Thrumund and Dragon Waffle. I'd like to extend you both a take your damn money back. Kefnet the Useless, Nathaniel Farmer, CO Camo 3, Arson is Cringe, Crimbo the Undying, Madeline Celestia, Bogos Binted, Super Steven the very same, Mondo 117, James Escalante, Omega Null, Samarchi Deskhopper, Nand, Xavier Human, and Fufu Akio. Thank you all for your support. I've been Riley. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.